And we talked about school development and video and filming and what you can do with that. And we talked about using it in some different ways. You can have it like when you're improving in lesson study, where you tape your own tuition and look into it. And you can have it, you can put it out for other lessons so teachers can use the content of a lesson and try that themselves. We also talked about you can have it instead of going to a conference, you can have look at things to get inspired by. And the fourth we discussed were also that you can have like short things on like instructions and discussion within your own team, so you can use it as competence development in your own school, in your own team. So just to mention that you can also use it in quite a different contexts. And we discussed challenges, and challenges are the same for school development as such. We talked about the culture, and as we've been talking about quite a lot today, school culture, and the importance of school leaders, and they step forward in this area, and to get everyone along. And then we talk more specifically on getting challenges to improve school development with video. Is also the funding, who is going to take charge of these things. And we heard from Ontario. We were in the room where Sweden and Denmark and Ontario, and we heard that it was not that expensive, considering all the things that get done. But also that it's quite difficult if you do it in a ministry context, but rather easier to do it from organization without the ministry. And that was interesting to hear about. And then we talked about ways forward. Well, we should use the thing that it's quite easy to get things done in a Nordic context, and it's easy if you do things on video to promote research. You can also quite easily subtitle it to use it in other contexts as well. And we talked about trying things, getting to on, like you said, fire, the one you mentioned, full and said, and fire, ready, aim, in that order. But then maybe you should use the ones that are really a step forward, has gotten away. So we talked maybe you could do some kind of a pilot project where you could have schools in all the different Nordic countries that are in front in this area, and they could get together, and you can learn from them to also find out what works in different contexts. So that was a bit of a summary.